Hey, Gary.
Hey, Tanoj. Hey, welcome to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I am Gary Spivey, and I'm glad to talk to you guys. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the cosmos today, and believe it or not, you're sort of got one foot in the cosmos and one foot, here on Earth, and so a lot of people are going through all kinds of weird changes and things. And I go through every week and I learn a little bit more. Of course, I then forget some things, so it all equals out, I think. But as we all do, but there's a lot of things going on in the cosmos that I can tell you guys about, and I can tell you how to help yourself. And above all, there's this brand new dimension happening here on Earth, and I figured this out during the spiritual retreat we had a couple of weeks ago, which, by the way, was amazing. I'm still high from this spiritual retreat. This is just the greatest thing that happened because we cracked into this dimension that I had been working with for a couple of weeks, and God gave me a lot of gifts, and the angels did to clear this particular dimension, and God calls it the perfect dimension, the perfect heaven dimension. And it's here on earth, which is crazy. So, can you imagine if God refers to something as a perfect heaven dimension? Well, that just must mean that we can probably do things pretty perfect here. And we can manifest, which is conjure it up, we can manifest a perfect heaven right here on earth for ourselves. And so, that's what I want all you guys to do. I want to share the spiritual gifts that I got. And I got some this week that were crazy and amazing. And so, I can't wait to tell you guys about it. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining me on Tapping In every week right here, every Saturday. And tomorrow is our big master class. Our master class is where I sit and explain things to you. It's a little bit different than tapping in. And so, if you guys are not in my online club, you should check out the online club because it's amazing. And there's a lot of stuff in there. You can go into the archives, you can go into the online library, and you can figure out a lot of things about yourself. See, what I want you to do is really unlock your spiritual gifts. The Enlightenment Club is an amazing club which gives you these spiritual secrets that I've figured out over the last 30 years. And I tried to get it all down, all out there. And so it's the kind of thing where, I could write a book a day some days. And so I think this is a way that I can get this knowledge out of my head, out of the cosmos, into your head, into your worlds, and then it can do you some good. So anyway, I've heard great stories lately that are very miracle-esque, where you guys have realized that, hey, not only are you wanting to get healed, you are the healer. And so a lot of you guys have realized that you have amazing spiritual talents, amazing spiritual gifts that really work for you. And so I want all this to work for you. And tomorrow, my Enlightenment Club is my favorite day. I love, love, love teaching. I love showing. And then you know what? The thing about it is, to be a really good teacher, you got to be a really good student. And I learn more from you guys than you learn from me. Believe me, I learn a lot of stuff from you guys. I see a lot of things that I never saw before. I learn a lot of things that I never knew before, and then I try to compile it in sort of a macro sort of vision so I can tell you guys about it. And so that's what we do right here on Tapping In every Saturday. But the Enlightenment Club is a kick up. So from what we're doing here, because we sit back, it's a little more laid back, and I explain the how to of spirituality. And I think that human beings have been looking for this forever. It's a big search to figure out the how to. Well, to figure out the how to of spirituality, you got to learn from somebody who can actually do it. And I came this way. I showed up on the planet as a little kid with the abilities that I then cultivated and got more gifts and more gifts and more gifts. And guess what? You guys did too. A lot of you guys have been lied to. People tell you who you're not. The most prevalent demon on the planet Earth is the I'm not demon. The I'm not demon will trick you, will make you believe who you're not instead of allowing you to be who you are. And so, just for fun, say this: I am. Say those words out loud right now. Just do it. Say, I am. And if nobody's listening and nobody's going to get offended, scream it. I am. I am. I am. I am. And so you want to scream that. You want to yell that in sincerity and believe that you are. You are who you are. You are an individual and you're perfect in every way. And so we all figure out we got flaws, and then we sit around and we whine and we moan and we feel guilty about it and this and that. We all have flaws. Well, you know what? Forgive yourself. That's a big old key. Forgive yourself and forgive everybody else. Just say, I forgive me. It's as simple as that. And if you're having a problem forgiving you, the most prevalent, most important spiritual gift of forgiveness that I've figured out so far, besides God just telling you to forgive yourself or he forgives you, is simply this. There's a Hindu god named Shiva. Shiva has, and Shiva's like kind of like the karma god in the Hindu religion. And believe it or not, whether you're in the Hindu religion or not, Shiva does affect you. And a lot of these other big beings, all of them do. And so don't turn down any help from anybody. Just say, thank you, God. Thank you, heavenly hierarchy. Please, please, please help me. Show me the way. And you're going to get all kinds of crazy spiritual gifts that you didn't even know. We live many lifetimes. We really do. We do have previous lives, and every time I kind of forget about that topic, I get reminded of it. And today I was hanging out and reading some things with some people about previous lifetimes, and I really realized how important our previous lifetimes are to who we are today. They make up who we are because it's where we have been. And so there are previous lifetimes. That's not a sacrilegious thing. It's a thing where, believe it or not, you've lived many lifetimes. See, coming to earth is like a thing where, how do I say it? You're down here, you're learning your lessons, and you're evolving as a spiritual being. So you want to embrace that. You want to embrace evolving as a spiritual being, because you guys are amazing. And so think of yourself as amazing. Don't think of yourself as you're not something. Think of yourself as you are everything. And that's what you want to do. When I see you guys and I talk to you now, my head is hot. I mean, I really feel warm, and it's not because of my crazy hair, but I really, 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 my head is warm. Which I see all kinds of spiritual gifts coming down to you guys. There's a special light that hit the planet today, and I've never seen this light before. This thing just showed up. It was almost like a sunrise, but it was all the heaven dimensions, the heaven on earth dimensions, which look like sunshines. And I saw this rolling into people today, and it rolled into me, and I was like going, whoa, I don't know what this is, but keep it coming, and I looked out where I have all these gardens in the backyard and things, and that I was like so proud of at the spiritual retreat. And I've got such a great team of people here in North Carolina that helped me pull that off. And thank you, Dean, by the way. You're the glue.
Well, that's all I am is glue.
Yes. Yeah, but you're the glue. You hold everything together.
I
Thank
want
you
to be
very much.
upgraded.
Michelle, you're married to
Flex
glue.
Seal.
And so, but I want to thank you guys, because
Thank
I
you.
appreciate everybody here to know Jade, Rihanna, everyone, Adriel. Thank you so much for helping me pull everything off, and everybody else that showed up, and Brian and all you guys that showed up to help us pull everything off. And it was a great retreat. And when you go to a retreat, it's really interesting because selfishly, I get a lot out of it. And it was amazing because I saw everybody evolve. I got to sit here through the whole pandemic thing in North Carolina, meditate every day, clear my energy every day, work on stuff every day. Did a lot of writing, and so I really got to sort of a higher space. And it was really cool because then I got to transfer a lot of my spiritual gifts that I got to you guys that came to the retreat. And so we're working on doing a retreat. Hopefully we figure out where we're doing it and when we're doing it, but hopefully we got it in the next few days. So check it out. Pay attention. We'll send you out something so you know what we're doing. And so let me just look at you guys. Oh my God, you guys are glowing already. Look at that. Look at that. And so, Michelle, how you doing? I didn't even speak to you. What's going on with you? What you doing? You're being quiet.
Hi, Gary. Oh, I'm enjoying myself. That's all.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you. We appreciate you.
Good. You know what was really
She's actually
interesting?
getting a list of names.
Yes.
Oh, for the retreat. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you can call Michelle always because we're trying to work out a retreat and we're trying to do one in California. And Dean said, don't announce it. You haven't got it lined up yet. And so he's the operational guy and I'm the idiot, but I'm the creative idiot. And so, I create the mess and Dean figures out how to do it. And Michelle actually, does something that is magic. So whatever that is, that makes it, that pulls it off. And so we're such a great team. And Adriana and Tenoch, those guys are rock stars. And so if you hadn't checked out the new website, check out the new website, GarySpivey.com. It's just crazy. They've worked really hard to pull off that new website, and so I appreciate you guys being here, and I want you guys to know that we're here with you and we're here for you. And there's a lot of things going on and that are in the cosmos. The spiritual dimensions are changing, and I want you guys to be privy to this. If you guys are not in my enlightenment club, join it now. And so, hey, to know, Adriana. So, how do they join it? How do they join it? What do they do? How if somebody's like with us now and they're not in my enlightenment club, how do they join that?
Oh, it's easy. Just go to GarySpivey.com and
Speak up a little bit. I'm having a hard time hearing you where your mic is.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
A little better.
A little better?
Oh,
Hello?
now I can hear you. Now I got you. Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah, so all you got to do is go to GarySpivey.com/enlightenment club, and you're able to see everything that's involved in there. Also, the weekly energy clearing that you do. So you just find out right there. You click on it, and then just go ahead and sign up.
Good. Well, that's awesome. The weekly energy clearing, speaking of that, I mean, I clear your energy every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. I realize that I clear my energy every day and it's really easy to forget to do it, but I don't. And I realize how important it is to clear your energy, every day and meditate. Since I can see spiritually like I can, I try to help all you guys. And I was trying to always figure out a platform where I could reach out and do that. And so the Enlightenment Club is really that. And so every Wednesday, I compile the spiritual gifts that I got and the messages that I got through the week, and I give them to you. And I almost use the word transfer, but that's what it's like. See, in oneness, you can transfer your spiritual gifts to each other. That's what it is. That's what oneness is. Oneness is the ability to tap into that oneness energy, that oneness beautiful thing that have kept the enlightened beings going forever, all the God beings. And so what you want to do, you want to tap into that energy and you want to share your gifts with other people. And you also want other people to share their gifts with you. And so with that being said, why would you ever wish bad on someone else? You always want to wish good. You always want to project light. You always want to project love. And this is the most important thing. The most important thing is just to project love. I'm projecting lots of love to all you guys, and I see a lot of you guys that I know, that I appreciate. And so there we go. I'm just clearing you guys. Hey Aaron, what up? How you doing? I see you waving. And I see James Christie. Hey, buddy, how are you? I love you, buddy. I see a lot of you guys that I really, really, have known through the years. And you know what? We've evolved together. And so that's a beautiful thing. And I appreciate all you guys listening to me on all the many morning shows all over America all the time. And so this is a great platform on Zoom where I can actually talk to you about whatever's in my head. And nobody interrupts me except Dean. Sometimes Dean does. Yeah. Outside of that, I'm not interrupted. There you go. Anyway, so what do we got? Are we talking, Michelle? What do you see? We got people in the chat. What anybody talking about anything?
Yes, I got quite a few. And since you mentioned Aaron's name, he did enter something in the chat. Calvin broke out in something. So let's do Aaron and Calvin first.
Okay.
And I know they were in last week, but
yeah, that's okay. They're our buddies. You guys are in Los Angeles. I'm sorry. And so sometimes LA can be a little rough. Now, we all Dean and I lived in LA, and everybody, it was like, I could live in Los Angeles really well as long as I had Ojai.
All right, Aaron, unmute yourself. Okay. I'm sorry, Gary.
That's all right.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Good. What's your question, buddy? Or tell me what's up. What's happening with you guys? You guys all right? And Calvin broke out in something. What got him?
I think I don't know. It could have been the yard or something, but I got like really bad rash here. It's all red, and it's kind of swollen and inflamed my arm. You can see
I don't see you. I'm having a problem on my screen. Hang on just 1 second. See if you can find him. There we
how
go.
red.
Let me. Oh God. Okay. And so your arm is doing something goofy.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
see?
My friend Suzanne had something going last week, but I think she caught poison ivy. So probably at the retreat, we were romping around in the woods, and so let me just look at. Let me go back to that and see Calvin. Okay, there we go. There we are. Let me there. And so, where are you? You know, usually you pop up and some of my screen's doing
Oh
something
yeah, I
really
can.
weird.
Yeah, we have to keep speaking, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, talk.
you see? You see what
Okay,
happened?
and so
Do you see what happened with my arm, or because it
yeah,
feels
let's
like
show me your arm. Show me your
Okay.
arm since we can see that.
very here. It's red. It's really
Okay.
red. See that?
Got it. Okay.
It
It's
was
kind of
really
a
bad.
weird thing. It's sort of a weird thing, and it falls into the category of autoimmune. And so there we go. Feel how your arm got warm? Can you feel that? Now your feet? Now your sinuses open? No, that's Aaron. Aaron, you feel that?
I was actually kind of like darkened down. I felt like I was darkened down these few days too. So I'm trying to break out of it also.
Okay, well let me just break everybody out of it with you guys, okay?
Yeah.
And so there's a great spiritual gift that really does work. And so, and all you guys, if you don't pay attention for the rest of the show, pay attention to this one, okay? Because this is very, very, very important. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to realize that this cracks you into the perfect heaven dimension, as God says. God called it that, the perfect heaven dimension, right here on earth. And so ask God for the gift, the spiritual gift of a golden hammer, a big old golden sledgehammer. Say, God, and you want to say this out loud if you can, without your family and your relatives thinking you've lost your mind. You want to say, God, God, please give me this spiritual gift of this golden hammer. God,
Gold hammer.
okay, good. All right. So God, please give me the gift of this spiritual gift of this golden hammer. Reach up and grab it. There you are. And I heard everybody got it. If you wanted it, you got it. And so, because believe me, heaven wants to open up this dimension. Now, this is a dimension that will change your life really fast and really big. And it really works. And I've had about, I don't know, three weeks or so working with this dimension. And I am like, oh my God, thank you, God. Finally, finally, finally. This is a dimension that makes everything work. And so take your spiritual hammer, okay? Imagine it in your mind's eye. If you guys can't see spiritually, imagine it in your mind's eye. And say, now I want you to switch to the gallery view so I can see everybody. And I want you guys, if you can see the hammer that you have in your head, waving around, raise your hand and wave at me if you can see it spiritually. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. I see all you guys waving. Wow, 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 wow. And for you guys, if you look at the gallery views, if you have that, you'll freak at how many people can actually see, this. That's amazing. And so now you want to take this hammer and you want to crack the sky. You want to take it and crack the sky above your head. Crack it. Crack it. Crack it like you've never cracked anything before. Crack it and mean to crack it. And now I see all this light and I see all these spiritual gifts raining down on your head. And so this is coming down. And now you want to just allow and accept the spiritual gifts and say, God, thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God. Thank you for these spiritual gifts. Pull those spiritual gifts into your body. And this will be the spiritual gifts that you need to be okay. And this is really amazing. I'm looking at you guys and I see your heads warming up. I see the light coming into your heart. A lot of you guys got brand new hearts because your heart had been broken. I see a lot of you guys getting big, golden, glowing spiritual brains. And I see all these things, but this is the biggest gift I see. I see these heaven balls. The reason I use this virtual background is, see this heaven ball right there? That thing. Okay, that's a heaven ball, and so that's a heaven orb. it creates a perfect heaven. And I see a spiral of these heaven orbs coming down to your head, coming down to you. And they're spiraling down to you. And this is really an amazing gift. Imagine these spirals of these heaven orbs coming down to you, and this will create a perfect heaven, whatever is perfect for you. Now, get your negative thinking out of your head. Think of positive things. What do you want? What do you want? If you can, like win the lottery on manifesting things, this is your shot. I want you to think about what it is you want. And then I want you to do it. Think about what it is you want right now. And you want to could just say, angels, God, please allow me to whatever it is you want. Whatever it is you want. And you'll find, I feel you guys getting warm. I feel you guys getting light. I see you guys getting brighter. Anybody want a soulmate? Raise your hand if you do. I got the gallery view so I can see you. Oh my God, you guys are looking for love. All right. All right. First of all, I don't want you to feel guilty about love. I think a lot of you guys have an I'm not demon that blows you away from love. Don't feel guilty about finding your perfect soul mate. I want you to say, angels, God, Bog, who is the sun god of love and marriage and abundance, Bog, please allow me to find my soulmate. And then you got to make a little commitment. You got to promise to really treat that soulmate good. That's what you got to promise to do. You got to promise the angels, God, Bog, I promise you, I will treat my soulmate good. I will treat my soulmate good. I will spoil my soulmate, and I want my soulmate to spoil me. And that's the kind of relationship that creates an infinity between you and your soulmate. Forget all your ridiculous passive aggressive relationships that you've had already. We've all had that. And you don't want to have that. You want to have your perfect situation. And you can absolutely manifest that. Believe it, just know it. If I collectively read the consciousness of all you guys and believe, I can do that. I can actually read a few thousand people at one time. It's kind of nutty that I can do that. But the vibe is you believe, if I read everybody that I'm talking to, it's collectively 89%, which is pretty high. Push it up to 100 plus. And then when you push it up to your belief, go to Tenoch faith. He's got this crazy faith. He's like 1 in a billion. And he also can cook, which he can cook really good. And so he and Adriana, they cooked me dinner, and I'm like carrying on here. And so, but if you go to that crazy faith, right, where you believe, really believe, then you'll find all your manifestations will just simply come true. What's the downside? You win, right? So win for a change. Win, okay? There's a recipe to winning, and I bumped into it psychically, and I'm trying to share it with you guys. And so this new dimension that you just cracked off your head is amazing. And when I look at all your heads, I feel your heads warm. I feel your feet warm. You feel all these different things going on in your body. And so this is pretty amazing. And so this is a great time we're living in, and this is a time where you guys can create your heavens. So do it. Create a heaven. Create a heaven. Don't sit around and bitch about what you don't have. That's the human being way. Well, don't do that. Create your heaven. And if you do, you'll get it. And if you don't, you won't. It's really simple. If you can count to 2, you can figure it out. And so believe it at least 100% or more. Years ago, I was talking to Gio, who was my spiritually gifted kid. Now he's my spiritually gifted young adult, because he's going to college now. But I started working with him and his mom when he was like 4 years old. And one time I was doing a seminar and he was listening. He's a little kid, and I was like, believe 100%. And he raised his little hand. And he's always like cocky and trying to mess me up, right? And he goes, "Hey, Gare." I'm like, "Yeah, Gio, what's up?" And he said, "Why not believe 1,000%?" Right? I don't know. I don't know why not. So why not believe 1,000%? So have crazy Tenoch faith. Believe 1,000. Believe 1,000,000. Believe infinity. What is perfect belief? Perfect belief is infinity. There's no end. It's infinity. How does the universe work? The universe works on the science of infinity. How do you heal stage 4 cancer? Infinity. That's how you heal it. How do you win crazy things like the lottery? Infinity. So why not do that? And so if you guys do that, you'll find it works now. The secret to it working was cracking this dark energy off that was blocking this crazy, crazy, amazing, crazy dimension called the perfect heaven dimension. This perfect heaven dimension will actually set you free, and you'll find you'll get everything you want and everything you need, and you'll feel good above everything. Many of you guys have health issues these days. There's different things going on. You got viruses going, this crazy coronavirus thing we got happening. I've been busy helping you guys out. Um, and I apologize to you guys that are my regular sessions. I'll try to get to you as best I can. I know my schedule's been jostled because I've been working with a lot of sick people. A lot of you guys are having reactions to the vaccines, confused, should I take it? Should I not? I don't know. You guys figure it out for yourself. But it's like, so there's a lot of crazy things, right? The world is just full of crazy things. But in this perfect heaven dimension, this is an opportunity where you can get above whatever darkness is attacking you. If you guys are having problems with the vaccine, I figured out how to clear it. I figured out how to clear the things messing with you and the way it was working. It's a kind of crazy thing. And with the corona thing, I figured out how to bring your vibe higher and teach you a little regimen of meditation that gets you above that. Guess what I figured out this week? And I don't know if Bridget Lippert is on. Is she with us tonight, guys? Can you look and see if you can see if she's with us?
Yes, I'll look.
Because I learned something from her this week. It was crazy what I learned. I learn from you guys every week. I mean, I get the wonderful opportunity to talk to you guys every week, and I learn a lot of stuff. I learn a lot of stuff from you.
I don't see her, Gary. No.
Okay. Well, anyway, I talked to Bridget this week, and I figured out. Oh, there she is. I see her.
Oh, you see her?
Oh, you see her?
Yeah, she's waving. She's waving. There she is. Yeah, it's here.
But what name is she under?
Oh,
Yes, she's not under Bridget.
what is she under? Let's see. Rick L.
Oh, it's under Rick.
She's
Rick.
hiding from us. All right, Rick L.
She's hiding. She's got an alias. Her name's Rick.
All right, Rick.
Hey, Rick, what's up?
Hey, I'm Rick. No.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, it was really interesting because I was talking to Bridget this week, and I learned something from her that was really cool because it was really great. Because she's not only my buddy and she's also energetically amazing. Your side. Oh, there we go. Now she's straight up. And so, but I learned a lot from you, Bridget, because I bumped into the keys to the kingdom. I figured out how the dark energies are really attacking and where the rubber meets the road, and they're connecting with humans. And this is in this dimension that you're very smart about medical things. You just are. You're very smart about spiritual things. I know you and your Auntie Franny, you guys clear the world every day. You really are. You really put it in. And you were talking to me, and we bumped into this thing you called the parasympathetic.
The parasympathetic nervous system. And of course, and I sound really smart when I say that. Parasympathetic nervous system. See how smart I sound? Isn't that cool, guys? I finally got to be smart. And thanks to Bridget. But this is where the rubber meets the road. How many of you guys have had heart palpitations? Raise your hand. Wave at me. Oh, look at that, guys. You guys, if you're looking if you're looking at the gallery view, you're seeing everybody waving their hands like what the hell? We're all having heart attacks, but we don't really have a heart attack. I mean, you would not believe how many calls I get every week from you guys, and you've gone to the emergency room. You think you're dying. Your heart's doing fluttering. You're flubbing the dub. You know what? It's going through something, and you're not really having a heart attack. Something else is happening. Well, this is the parasympathetic nervous system is the part of your your brain, your nervous system, where these dark energies attack. What is the parasympathetic nervous system? It controls the involuntary things about your physical body, your heart beating, your lungs breathing, right? All the physical function,
Digestion.
digestion, all these things, right? And so, and when I bumped into this little piece of knowledge reading you this week, Bridget, I was like, oh my God, I found it. Finally. Right? And so I'm discovering things and I'm figuring out things that are really, guys, quite amazing. These would be miracle breakthroughs in my mind, medical breakthroughs in my mind, physical breakthroughs in my mind, spiritual breakthroughs in my mind. So what does that tell us? Well, this new perfect dimension that God hooked up for us, and you took your little golden hammer and you beat that dark energy off up there and you cracked it, and all this light came down to you. And so now then, this is the key to, I believe, everything hooking up, and you guys are going to be crazy, 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 crazy gifted, and you're going to feel crazy, crazy, crazy good. This parasympathetic nervous system is where the dark energies attack. So they get you in those spaces. This affects your lungs, how you breathe, and all the other automatic functions in your body, with your heartbeats, whatever. And so, but once I bumped into that with you, Bridget, thank you.
Thank you
Then I realized, okay, so, and usually it'll make common sense. And that's how I figured out things all over the years, guys. That's how I figured out everything. I would get gifted in a new dimension. Every time I could crack off one of those dimensions, then I'd have to beat every demon's butt on the other side of that. That's where you pull out your sword. You ask God, please, 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 God, crown me in this dimension. And so that's what I want you guys to do. Say, God, crown me in this dimension.
God, please crown me in this dimension.
There you go. And see, Bridget, your feet got real hot. Feel that, honey? There you go. And so this is really, really amazing. And so then all these weird things that are that's happening to your body, and I believe that all that will end up being a perfect heaven where things sort out. You may be losing weight. You may be gaining weight. You may be all the stuff where people are freaking out about their health, right? This is what's going on, and this is where you're getting attacked, and this is the space where you guys are getting killed, and so ask God for the sword to clear your perfect heaven dimension. Say, God, give me the sword.
God, please give me the sword to clear my perfect dimension.
Okay, there you go. Now see, Bridget, this big giant sword, clear your head and your throat, and all you guys do the same thing. Grab the sword and clear all the way down to your toes, and there we go. And you guys notice your head got real buzzy. Your head got like, woohoo, yeah, give me some of that. Right? And so there you go. And you guys are going to feel really, really good. You're going to notice that this is really a big deal for you. If you clear this dimension, you really probably won't have much to bitch about. Okay? And by the way, quit bitching. Don't bitch. That's a trick. That's a demon trick. Every time you guys start bitching about something, realize that is the ultimate demon trick, is to be bitching about something. Quit bitching. Stop. Can you imagine how God's ears feel, how tired he must be, hearing that? Anyway, but Bridget, I just wanted to say thank you. How you doing?
Oh, thank you. Good.
How you doing, girl? You doing good?
I'm doing well. It's actually my birthday today. So
oh my God. Happy birthday. Yay. Happy birthday. We're also, we're also
we were going to go out to a concert, but our dog got really sick, so we stayed home. So I was able to come and join in tonight. So this is good.
Well, thank you for joining us.
No, thank you. Yeah,
and thank you for being at the spiritual retreat.
It was wonderful. It was amazing.
Yeah, thank you for that, and thank you for joy. And all the, you're just wonderful, and thank you for enlightening me with that little trick of where it connects physically.
Oh, again, that was and that, that constant drilling in the back of the head that we've talked about.
Yeah. And
it took a while to figure it out, but that's where,
well, that's where everybody's got the same kind of things going on. And when they hear other people say, yeah, I got that. Yeah, my heart's doing palpitations. Yeah, I can't breathe sometimes. Yeah, I'm having crazy anxiety attacks. Yeah, I think I'm crazy with panic attacks when I get in the car. I mean, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, it's all tied to that.
Yeah, that's where it's tied. That's the point where the rubber meets the road. So as you guys clear this perfect heaven dimension, and you clear, you'll get to where you clear into this particular parasympathetic nervous system. So the more you guys can read up on that, please call us and enlighten us and tell us. And so all you medical people, and so that'd be fun. I love you guys. Thank you, Bridget. I appreciate you.
Thank
you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bridget.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
But see, I do learn stuff, guys. Look at that, And so let me look at, I want to talk to Mahala. I miss her. She was at the retreat.
Hey, Mahala. We love Mahala.
All right, Mahala, unmute yourself.
Hi, guys.
Hey, my girl. Hey, good to see you. Good to talk to you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're a nurse. So you know about all these kind of nervous system things and stuff.
The parasympathetic system and the sympathetic system, yes.
Yeah.
And Bridget, she's amazing. She's amazing. Even her auntie said that she saw me somewhere and she's been somewhere with me, I think, in a previous lifetime. So I have to talk to her aunt.
Yeah, it's this, it's really crazy because as this dimension opened up, I'm seeing a lot more stuff about previous lifetimes. I kind of stayed away from that a lot of times, guys, because I'm doing morning drive time radio, which is really a tough business to be in, because everybody's always challenging you, and they go, I could say, in a previous life, you blah, blah, blah. Well, who the hell knows, right? So I'm not really saying anything that I couldn't just be making up in my head. So the skeptics, it gives a big old open field for skeptics to attack me. So because of that, I actually stayed away from a lot of previous life stuff, even though I would, talk to friends and family about, these kinds of things. But anyway, I've never seen so many different things where people's previous life people are showing up in their world. It's really crazy. It's like an epidemic of people's previous life people. I mean, so why would you not want to meet your mom from a previous life that you loved so much? Why would you not want to meet your lover from a previous life that you loved so much? Why would you not want to meet your father? Why would you not want to meet your brother, your best friend? Well, of course you would. So I'm letting you know, guys, that this is sort of an epidemic that I'm seeing, which is a nice one. This is a great. I hope this is a great pandemic, and I think it's going to get more and more and more, where you guys are going to end up meeting previous life soulmates that are really good people, and they're good for you, and you're good for them. And I see this happening more than I've ever seen, maybe in the last, few weeks. It's kind of crazy how this is working. So when you notice this happening, then you'll kind of, just be aware that this is a beat. When I see it happening with, I read a lot of people. I read a lot of people on morning shows and radio. I read you guys, a lot of you guys, of course. And when I see it happening, like, okay, I had 3 of those today. Oh, wow. I had 4 or 5 of those today. I had 6 of those today. Well, I didn't, and I maybe didn't have that ever before, but I'll have different readings that I read with people, and all this particular beat is going on. So I'm always trying nowadays to teach you guys about what's the beat of the day. So that way you guys can notice it in your lives and make it applicable in your lives. And you go, okay, what? Hey, I think, what is this? What is this? And it's something new, but it has to do with previous lifetime people showing up in your physical world. And it's really, really quite an amazing thing. So in this new dimension, this brand new dimension, which God calls the perfect heaven dimension, and it's right here on earth. And so that's a great thing. And so, what do we got, Michelle? I'm talking too much. I got so much to say. I got so much to say today.
I know. I've been getting a lot of gifts, Gary, different ones, and I always like to share.
What you got?
Well, like every day when I meditate, I'm getting a lot of different gifts because I guess like when we came back from the retreat, how we let the light in and I started getting attacked financially mostly. So I was really, I got pissed off, with that.
Right.
And I had to clear in that energy. And I'm like, people have been clearing me. I've been clearing people all
Well,
day.
here, let me
Every
clear
day.
you. Okay. Well, in
Please.
that dimension, let me tell you what you got going. Okay. And a lot of you guys, no, excuse me, all of you guys have this. This is a major block that's coming down messing with you guys, right?
Yes.
Because when you go through one of these deals where you crack through into a new dimension, keep in mind, I always say I have to whoop every demon's butt on the other side of that line, right? So in this new dimension, they look like black discs. They look like a black disc above your head and in the sky. So I want to give you the spiritual gift to clear these black discs with, okay? So and I'm going to ask God, God, please
God,
please give us all. And you want to say, God, angels,
God,
please give
and
us
please give us all
the gift
a gift
of the sword to clear these black discs with.
of
And
the
this is a,
Lord to
and this
clear
is
the practice.
and this is an exaggerated sword of Michael. It's got a little crook at the top of it. It's a golden sword with a diamond blade.
Yes, I
Okay.
can see it.
You can see real clear like me. That's cool. You actually see clearer than I can. And so there we go. So you want to clear your head, you want to clear your body, and you want to go up into the sky, and you want to clear all these black discs that are that are breaking. Now they're breaking apart around you, and I see all this light coming into you. Ah, there we go. Wow, guys, how does that feel? There we go. Right? Feel that?
Amazing.
Man, I see you sweating. I see you getting
Yeah, my
hot.
hands are all sweaty because I was clearing everybody here
Oh,
in the
good.
chat.
Yeah. Look how you
I'm
feel.
sweating.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you feel hot all over. Feel that? Right.
Yes. Oh, yes.
All
My
right.
my feet are sweating. If I go here on my tile, I'll fall down like a banana
I,
banana
I want
peel.
you to, okay, right now, Mahela, I want you to ask God for a soulmate.
God, please send me my perfect soulmate,
There you
please.
go. You got
Thank you.
warm. You got really warm. Feel it?
Even more. Yes.
There you
Oh,
go.
yes. I'm sweating. If you see my hands,
Good.
everything's sweating.
Ah,
Like,
good. Yeah,
yeah.
because you got so much light going through you. You know, from the spiritual retreat, you really did evolve into this
Yes.
beautiful, amazing
Thank you.
flower. And everybody at the retreat, fell in love with you, as well
I
as I
fell in love
did.
with everyone too.
Right? It was like this crazy love energy. So anyway, we're trying to hook up something on the West Coast. We'll see if we can get it pulled off this week. So
Okay.
anyway,
We want to make it there, Gary. We want to
you
make it.
will. Yes, you will.
Okay.
Yeah. I see two financial windfalls of good luck this week for
Oh,
you.
good. Very good.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank
And if
you.
anybody else wants 2 or 10 or 20, just say, I would like a financial windfall this week.
I heard 20 that I'm giving him 20.
Okay,
I'm giving him
good.
the gift of 20.
Yeah, my feet got hot, so thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
For you, I'll give you 2,000, Gary.
Oh, you're sweet. You're
So you
sweet.
can help everyone, because you
Well,
help people.
well, everybody helps everybody, and then everybody goes high, right?
Yes.
And the
Yes.
downside is what? If everybody's helping everybody, why would you not want your best friend, your people, your whoever you're associated with to do really great? Because they're going to do really great. You'll do really great, right?
Actually, the girls help me. They help me like, Danielle and BJ and Tina and Michelle. So they did help me. So I got mine. So now I have to share.
There we go. Well, you're looking good. I love you. Okay.
Thank you. Love you too. Love you
All right.
guys.
All right. Good. 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 She's fun. She's fun.
I
I got
love her.
high talking
Oh
to
my
her.
God, she's got
Wow.
great energy.
Oh,
Doesn't she?
I just want to adopt her and like take her with me everywhere I go.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's amazing. I've had the wonderful pleasure of reading her for many years, um, and she, when you read people for a long time, you become really good buddies, like I am with a lot of you guys. And so, I know your stuff, I know your junk, I know your bad stuff, I know your good stuff. I don't care. And so we're going to get above the bad stuff. We're going to get all to the good stuff. And that's how it's really beautiful. So thank you for those very long-term relationships that I have with you. I really appreciate you and I really love you. Who we got? Who we got?
Thank you, Gary. Let's go to Betty Renee Munoz. I think I said that right.
Betty
She was so
Munoz?
kind. She was supposed
Sounds
to be
like
on
you
last.
botched it. Maybe you didn't. I don't know.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Hey,
Betty
Betty.
Renee. Hey,
Hey.
beautiful.
How are you?
How are you?
Good, good.
Hey,
Hi,
girl.
Gary.
Hey, what's your question tonight? What's going on with you?
Question is, I'm in a current position. I've been in my current position for more than 15 years, and I just applied to be in another position within my organization. And I want to know if it's a good move for me.
Well,
And will
how
I
hot?
be happy?
How hot's your feet? Feel your feet hot?
Yes.
Okay, well, your feet are hot, right? You guys can ask yourself the question. I'm really working myself to being out of a job, okay? Because I'm going to teach you everything I know. And so when you said, "Is this a good position for me?" Your feet got hot. See, you felt it again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's because you're on your golden path. Okay. And so you guys have really got all these spiritual gifts and you don't know how to use them. So maybe I'll still have a job. I don't know. And so I hope so. But you guys are like, I see this golden road that you're on, and you're nailing it, and here I heard something really funny right then. Your angels said you're on your golden road with a couple of bitches in between.
Oh, damn, that's so true.
Right? Yeah. And so then there's that. And so whoever these bitches are,
Oh my God,
we all have bitches in our life, right? You're gonna, and so guys can be bitches too. And so, but we all we all have this, and you're gonna get above the bitches. Okay.
Oh,
So the people
wonderful.
because when you're super bright light, they're going to be aimed at you.
Okay.
That's what's going to happen. They're going to be aimed at you, and they're going to be there to beat you up
Yeah.
whenever they can,
Yeah.
and whenever they can tell you you're not something. Uh, that's what they do. That's the job of bitches. I like the word
Got
bitches,
it.
but keep on
I
saying
think
it.
I think I know who they are.
You do know who they are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it nailed it. And so what you want to do is say this. This is how you get rid of those people that are the naysayers. You want to say, I am.
I am.
That's it. I am.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes you one. The I am is the collective consciousness being. This is a being like, Christ is a being, Mother Mary's a being, the angel Michael's a being, Ganesh is a being, Buddha's a being, God is a being. Everybody, these are beings,
Yeah.
right? Spiritual beings. Bog is a being, Shiva's a
I love
being.
fog.
Ram, yeah, right. People who get in touch with Bog are like, wow, how do I feel that kind of feeling, right? I had a friend today tell me about, I love Bog. I just feel this connection, right? And so Bog is very prevalent on the planet Earth today, and he has to do with abundance and love and marriage. Okay, there's two biggies, right? So
Yeah.
be buddies with Bog. He's one of the sun gods. He's one of the 12 sun gods. I didn't even know that when I met him. I just called him. He was Bog. He's my buddy. And so anyway, he's a very big being. I'm working on this book. God, I hope I get finished with this soon. It's called the Book of Bog. I'm trying to get this done. But as I see you, your spiritual gifts are becoming enormous. And as that happens, you're going to move ahead of people.
Yeah.
In work, you're going to move ahead of people. In finances, you're going to move ahead. You're just going to do that. And
Yeah.
when you pass them up, it pisses them off because they're just, these humans. You know how humans,
Right.
us humans, we do this kind of thing where we get jealous and weird and crazy when other
Right.
people do good.
Right.
But so what? You got to go to so what? Okay.
Yeah.
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 And so that was the
Thank
theme. That was the theme of the spiritual retreat. The theme of the spiritual retreat was the word "so what," and I learned that from my friend Lisa's mom. And so she was a very, very old lady. I said, "Give me your wisdom. What's your wisdom? And what do you make of this and that?" And her house had been robbed and all these horrible things on the same day, and she still came to the workshop in Minneapolis. And I said, give me your wisdom. What is your words of wisdom? God tells me you have them. And she went, "So what?"
Oh,
Right?
that is beautiful. Yes.
I think so. And I think it's really important these days, guys, to realize, so what? So what? this, that, yeah. So what? Then don't let them get you. Don't let them beat you up. So, but I see you doing good. You'll get the position. It feels really, really good. Jump up and down. Make them give it to you. Make them, make them give it to you. And so you're really close. You're really close with one of the decision makers, right?
Yes, I am.
I know. I can see everything. All right. Just letting you know. I see backstage. And so,
Thank
so,
you.
so, so, tell that decision maker to make the right damn decision. Okay.
Okay.
Put,
Okay, I
put the
will.
pressure. Put the pressure on.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well, I love you. I love
Hey.
you, Michelle and Dean.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you.
girl. There we go.
Love
That's
you
it.
too, Betty Renee.
Anyway.
Beautiful girls.
Yeah. You guys take care. See you soon. Okay. Big kisses.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. And so today, what are we talking? Tomorrow, we're having the master class tomorrow, guys. And if you're not in my online club, why not? Right? Why not? And so you got to realize you have to put a little something into your spirit, your soul, your mind, your being, your spiritual being. Become buddies with your angels, right? And so tomorrow, I'm going to really teach you how to do all that and how to operate in this new dimension. This new dimension is an amazing dimension, and I'm learning more every day. And tomorrow, I'm going to learn a lot of things. As I work in this dimension with you guys. And if you guys are privy and you're in this master class that I'm doing tomorrow, you're going to learn a lot of things. So if you're not in it, how do they get in it, Tanoch? How do they get in? What do they do? How does it work? How do they get in the master class for tomorrow?
It's very simple. To get in the master class, just go to GarySpivey.com and join the Enlightenment Club. Once you're in the Enlightenment Club, then you can join. Then you're part of the master class on every month. We have the last Sunday of every month is the master class. Oh, there's Adriana Tenoch. They're going to do a screen share with us right now.
Jot that information
It's coming
down.
up. Internet's a little slow sometimes.
Oh, there we are. Good. Okay. All right.
There we go. So you go to your website, Enlightenment Club, monthly membership, $29.95. Join now. There you go. Gary Spivey's Enlightenment Club.
Neat.
Join the club.
Join the club. Drink the Kool-Aid. No, not really. Anyway, and so I feel like I drank it this week. Anyway, so you guys are gonna really be happy though at what you get, because I'm a person that's spiritually enlightened. That my theory is I know I don't know. And that's my theory. I'm not telling you I know everything spiritually. I'm telling you I don't know it. Because I figured out a long time ago, if I know I don't know, I can know more. So why would you not want to know more? So you might try the same theory. Know you don't know, and then you can know more. And so, but you guys are really, really spiritually gifted. You're all amazing. Every one of you guys have amazing spiritual gifts, and you can learn to use them. You can learn to bring them out, and you can learn to get more spiritual gifts. And that's all I'm doing. That's all I do. It's just, I just get to be me in the movie. And so that's the best role to play. Play yourself in the movie. And if you got people telling you who you're not and beating the hell out of you these days, because it seems to be going around a lot, you just want to say those words, I am, and believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. And you do that and you say, I am, and you'll find it really does work good. That's good. Michelle, who we got? Who we talking to, girl?
Thank you, Gary. I'm actually going to jump somebody up right now. Sherry V. It seems like her son is having a heart problem right now.
Sherry V.
Yes.
Okay, Sherry V. Unmute yourself, please. There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, girl. How are you? I like you. I just like you.
Hi. Thank you. I like you too.
Good. Good. And so,
I
what's
hope you're around forever because you help so many people.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
So, anyway, I'm right here. I'm doing good. Anyway, so what's your question, honey?
Okay. Thank you. First of all, my son gets exhausted easily, and then he just told me he experienced something. He says like a weird heart cramp pain. I don't know if it was just indigestion or something.
Yeah,
Is something going on with the heart?
I can see what it is. Do any of you guys mind if I talk about aliens?
No.
Yeah. Okay. If you read our book that Dean and I put together quite a few years ago, thanks to God, The book is called Your Keys to Heaven. If you haven't read it, you need to order it now. Your Keys to Heaven. And the reason we named it that is because we tried to figure out, with all the spiritual gifts and things that were happening to us at the time. And Dean was the practical one, and I'm the one kind of floating around up in the cosmos guy. And so we managed to I would go, here, can you see God? And look where I'm looking. And Dean would say, yeah. And I'd go, hey, can you see this angel and that angel? And Dean would say, yeah. And then, then Dean would say, hey, can you see this and this? And I'd be like, uh-huh. And I can't. And so we managed to compare notes, and that's how we wrote the book, Your Keys to Heaven. And we realized that this was how we could see heaven, and we could see God. And we then, if you can see heaven and you can see God, you can meet God, and you can have a relationship with God. And these days, God would like to have a relationship with you where you could actually see him. Why not? Why not? Don't be spiritually lazy. Why not? Why not have a relationship with God where you can see God? And so, of course, Dean and I thought that, like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And so we wrote this book, Your Keys to Heaven. And this is a universal book that still is applicable to this day, because it's the 10 dimensions that gets you up to heaven. And then you can see God, and you can do everything. And so, where was I going? I lost my train of thought.
Talking
Aliens. Aliens. Oh my God, that makes sense. It makes sense because I don't talk about aliens. Anyway, because when I talk about aliens, you guys think I'm crazy, and so therefore we're doing again. I have such a problem with morning, with doing so much morning drive time radio. I don't talk about aliens because it sounds too whacked out. And so, but you have stuff beating you up from that dimension, and your son has stuff beating him up from that dimension. I'll tell you. Can I tell you guys some backstage stuff that happens to me? And
Sure.
I was talking to a friend about this today, and so these days you have demons attacking you. I've talked about demons forever. That's believable for some reason, and I think I'm the biggest advocate on exposing demons, probably in the world, right? I think I am. I think I've enlightened more people about demons than anybody else on the planet Earth. And so that would be my claim to fame. I think it would be that I am the guy that made people aware that demons exist. I'm not only the guy that made people aware that demons exist, I'm the guy that tells you guys how to get rid of those damn things. And so, because they're a real problem. They're a real problem. I mean, what did Jesus Christ do? Jesus Christ, what did he do? He cast out demons and he healed people. Duh. Right? I mean, you got to realize something from that, right? And it's really important to realize that demons exist and demons are a real big problem. What else happens? Well, demons are the sixth dimension in our book, Your Keys to Heaven, talks about demons and how to get rid of them. The fourth dimension talks about negative aliens and how to get rid of them, right? And so your son has negative aliens that are causing him a problem. And so if I went to the backstage stuff, every night when I lie down to go to sleep, I'll lay down and believe me, I work from 7 a.m. till as late as I can go helping you guys. And when I lie down, sometimes I'll get a cramp in my leg, right? And you could say, well, Gary, you're an old guy, and that's what happens to you old guys, right? But actually, I get a cramp in my leg, and when I look at the source of the cramp in my leg or in my foot or whatever, I go and I find negative aliens projecting dark light to me.
How does that happen?
What'd you say?
How does that happen? How are they able to do that?
Well, I don't really know, except they can. So who cares how they can? Just they can. And so my question is, how the hell do I get rid of them, right? Or how the heaven do I get rid of them, right? And so I ask God for the spiritual gifts to get rid of this, and when I do, I do, and then I don't have a cramp in my foot or my leg, and so they're able to actually project this dark energy that makes your muscles knot up,
Okay.
Brr, 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 and that's what they do. And that's a fourth dimension problem. So you want to, or you could just simply meditate, read our book, Your Keys to Heaven. If you read our book, Your Keys to Heaven, you will be able to clear your fourth dimension, which is an issue, or your son's. And I just cleared him and I got rid of, I'll sound like a whack job, you guys. I don't want to really sound like a whack job. Okay. I cleared 1,700 alien
Wow.
vessels.
My goodness.
1,700. You hearing that?
Yeah.
Okay, you get it. Do you think we're the only thing in the cosmos? Our little planet Earth is floating around out here. That's the reason I have this crazy background around me, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
but we're floating around out here. We're on this little planet called Earth, and it's an amazing heaven. It's perfect in every way, and it allows us to be human beings, which are God beings, and this is the perfect heaven, right here on Earth, according to God. And this dimension just opened up. A lot of good stuff. But however, there's a lot of beings out there in the cosmos that really don't want us to evolve because we're God beings. What is a God being? A God being is a being that can get rid of dark entities. Is you have light entities. If you guys can count to 2, you can figure out the universe. God beings, 1. Demons, dark energy beings, 2. Okay, there you are. That's as simple as it is. It's no more complicated than that. And so if you guys can count to 2, you can figure out how things are. It's really simple. And so you just want to ask for gifts always to get rid of dark energies and dark entities. So I cleared your son. I think he's going to feel a lot better. And I think that's what's going on with him. What city do you live in?
Las Vegas.
Okay. Las Vegas is one of the most haunted cities with negative aliens.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fourth dimension in Las Vegas is camping out. I'm telling you. It is really prevalent there.
Yep, that's where
When
I'm
I go,
from.
what'd you say? That's where Michelle's from. Michelle's an alien herself, actually.
Hey.
No, but it's really like that. One of the coolest things, like last night, I cleared one of your family members, Michelle, and it was very interesting seeing all this negative stuff that was on your family member. I mean, what was that like for you? I mean, I usually can't freak you out because you're used to me, but I felt you a little freaked out because you saw
freaked
this.
me out last night. I was burning up when you were doing everything. I was like, oh my God, I felt so bad for her. It was my niece Yasmin. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, but basically she had, if she didn't have it, they hadn't made it yet. I mean, she had everything beating her to death. And they weren't beating her to death. Yeah, they weren't beating her to death. I mean, all of your family members are spiritually gifted. You Filipinos are made out of something. I don't know what It's love.
That's it.
I think so. I mean, if you guys ever went to a family reunion with Michelle, you would just stay there. You would say, "Please adopt me. I'll stay." You guys cook, you carry on. It's just really good stuff. Anyway, so
you meditate more, or like how can you?
Well, you ask God. You simply ask God for a spiritual gift to clear your fourth dimension. Read the book. Okay. Yeah, read the book, Your Keys to Heaven. It really explains everything about negative aliens because that and they exist. They really do, and they sometimes are out in force, sometimes they're not. Remember, a couple of months ago there were reptilian aliens, and I said, all you guys are pissed off with everybody, all of your family members, everybody's attacking you, and everybody's like, yes, damn, what's up? Well, that was you'll have a time where you'll find different alien races will attack the planet Earth. And I know I sound like a whack job now. I know that for you people.
No, it's just weird. It's something new to me. So that's really why he's exhausted too. He doesn't need to see a specialist, nothing.
I mean, the neurologists are making a lot of money on everybody. But realistically, when I look at him, I go back to this thing I figured out with Bridget this week as I read my friend Bridget. This parasympathetic nervous system is where the rubber meets the road. And this is in every human being. It's the things that are automatic function. I mean, you don't think about your heart beating, do you?
No.
You don't think about your lungs continuing to breathe air, do you? And so this particular nervous system, the one that does everything on autopilot, is the one getting attacked. And I figured this out, and I found the dimension where I can clear it. And when I do, people get instantly better. People that are feeling horrible will go, "Oh my God." I mean, and I've been practicing with people around me. I did it with my assistant Adriel today, and he was like, "Oh my God, I feel great." Because he was going, "I feel like hell. I'm tired. You beat me to death this week. You've sent me to the airport way too many times, picking up people, bringing them in, doing this, sending them back." He goes, "I'm tired. I'm exhausted." I said, "I don't care. Come to work." And so, but he was like, and I cleared him, and he was like, "Oh my God. Wow, I feel great. I'll see you soon." So anyway, but there's you have to realize that that this is kind of where the rubber meets the road. And so as I learn more, and tomorrow we're going to really learn a lot tomorrow, because we're going to do our enlightenment class tomorrow, enlightenment seminar. If you guys aren't in it, get in it. It's really simple. Just look at GarySpivey.com, go on, sign up for it tomorrow, and you guys are going to find that this will really save your life as you learn more and more and more about yourself spiritually. But it's not learning more about me spiritually. It's learning more about you spiritually. It's learning how to operate. It's learning how to be you. And so, and that's all you can be is you, right? And just say, every now and then, just say the words, "I am, I am, I am." And that means I am me. I am me. I'm perfect in every way. And I'm going to tear it up. So there we go. Who we got, Michelle? What are we doing?
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
Oh.
Go ahead. Sorry. Okay, let's go to Suzanne Lauer. Hey,
Okay.
Suzanne, thanks for being so patient.
There's a Suzanne Davis.
Just Suzanne.
Regular Suzanne? Okay.
Oh, good. Davis.
All right, Suzanne, unmute yourself.
Hi, Suzanne. Thanks for being patient.
Yes. Okay.
Hi.
So my question.
Oh, and lean in a little bit so I can hear you.
Okay.
Speak up a little bit, or turn your volume up a little bit.
Right,
There we go.
volume all the way up. Can you hear me now?
A little better. Okay.
Okay. So my question is around my dad.
Okay.
My dad is going to be 97 in a couple weeks, and he lives alone. He goes golfing 5 days a week.
Good for him.
Yeah, he's been very, very healthy.
Yeah, that's great. I'll take that deal. That's a good deal. How many of you guys would take that deal? 97, golfing 5 days a week. Everything's good. Okay. Right.
Yeah, everything's good. Never had an operation, never been in the hospital, anything.
All right.
Okay. So I was home to visit him for Father's Day, and we ended up, a friend of his died. Was also a past teacher of mine. And we went to the funeral, and it was very sad. And I also noticed that my dad was not thinking as clearly as he normally is, and he was confusing things. And I had a very, very hard time leaving him to come back to my house. I have been grieving all week, and I just wanted to ask you, he also had the vaccine. Is he okay?
Well, let me clear that, okay? Sometimes the vaccine with some people exaggerates whatever's wrong with them or wherever their weakest point is. And after you read that as a psychic or a medical intuitive or a healer like I am, I don't know, a few hundred times, you kind of get the lay of the land, right? And so when I look at your dad, he has a dark energy on one side of his head, and I just cleared it off. I see this with many people who have received the vaccine. It looks like it has a consistency of peanut brittle, as weird as that sounds. And it's black, but it's a black energy. And I just peeled that off of him, and I cleared it off of not only his brain, but his spine. And so his legs also are not working correctly. Do you notice that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. What does that look like? Does he stumble, or he's like not sure-footed like he was, right?
Yeah. He's not sure-footed. Yeah. He has some edema in his legs and his feet.
Uh-huh.
Has diabetes. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he's 97, so things fall apart. But I'm going to clear what I see, okay? Because it's exaggerating these problems. And so sometimes these vaccines they seem to be exaggerating the health problems that you already got. But this can be cleared because it's going in on many times it's going in on a spiritual level because these vaccines are working on an RNA level, right? And so, um, and this is kind of what's happening. And I'm not telling you that this is a bad science. I don't know if they had enough time to think it through before they kicked out the vaccine. Hello, wake up, right? And so I don't know if they had enough time to think it through. And so if you guys got the vaccine, don't feel like you're an idiot. Who wouldn't? Because you want to get, you want to be protected, right? But you can actually clear above this spiritual kind of weirdness that's going on, where it's exaggerating the dark energies that create problems, you see. And it seems to be that's what it's doing with everybody. Like if you're a diabetic, you're a little worse diabetic. If you have problems with your legs, they're worse problems. If you have problems with remembering because you're 97, they're a little worse. And so, but I'm clearing your dad, and now he looks really super bright. And this is a clearable energy. In other words, like whatever you got from the vaccine, you can also clear it. It was a very weird dimension for me to learn how to clear when I first started doing it, but I got to where I could really well. And if I can get to where I can do something really well, that means you guys can get to where you can do it really well. And so you want to ask God for the gifts to clear you. If you guys have had the vaccine, you certainly want to ask God for the spiritual gifts to clear the dark energies that sometimes are associated with the vaccine. And there you go. And when I said that, my feet caught on fire, which means I did you some good. And so you just say, God, give me these spiritual gifts. God, give me these spiritual gifts. Angels, give me these spiritual gifts to clear any negativity from any of these energies that come in from the vaccines. And now you just simply clear yourself. I see about a half a dozen swords, and I see about a half a dozen staffs and torches that clear the dark energies. And so you just want to ask for those gifts. A lot of times when you see me in person, I'm moving my hands around, I'm clearing, I'm doing stuff like this. Well, the reason my hands move so much is because I'm invoking different spiritual gifts that I get. And you guys, you'll see that you can ask for these gifts and they'll really work for you. So I hope that all you guys are safe, and I hope all you guys are feeling a lot of light and love and stuff. But you don't need to be sick. You need to feel good, and you need to be healthy and happy. So there we go. I think I fixed your 97-year-old dad. I see a beautiful star above his head. So I hope that helps. Okay.
thank you so much.
Hey, good luck. Good luck so much. There we go. Who we got?
Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, well, let's go to Shannon Grazioso.
Okay, Shannon, unmute yourself.
Hi, Shannon.
Hi, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, girl. What up? What's your question?
Just hanging out with my snoring dog. So if you hear snoring, it's not me.
What is that thing? It looks like a cow.
He's a Great Dane.
Oh, that's so cool. There we are. I had 4 Great Danes. I love them. Yeah, they're like little people, but or big people, if you would. Right?
Oh, very much so. I got 3 of them. They're just like having kids.
They are like having kids. They are, and they all got the different personalities, and they're just the coolest. They're really the coolest dog. If you can, what was the Scooby Doo, right?
Yeah,
they're total.
That's pretty much accurate.
They're Scooby Doo. They're Scooby Doo.
Yeah, he's my best friend. He's a great dog.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want to keep you. My son had a friend in the Correction Academy for the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department who committed suicide last week. So I just want to make sure he's okay.
Okay, and he's in the Las Vegas Police Department. Is that what you said?
Yes, he was a correction officer for the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, and he left behind a wife and a baby.
Right.
His name is Alonzo Sergio.
He had a lot of traumas from his dad, you know, and so and those traumas. This is an era, guys, and so all you guys realize this, okay? This is an era where traumas are rolling up and they'll roll out. But sometimes when they roll up and roll out, and it could be traumas from when you were a child, it could be traumas like in his case, I see he had a problem with his dad. Um, and sometimes it's so overwhelming that you think I can't take it anymore, and you think, okay, I think I'll just kill myself. Why not? Well, here, let me give you the why not. If you kill yourself, you stay earthbound. Earthbound is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Earthbound is you end up in a situation where you're getting pummeled by all these crazy demons that you believe me, you want to get away from. You don't want to move in with them. And when you kill yourself, you move in with those demons, and those demons will pummel you until somebody like me pops along and says, "Hey, I'm going to send you to the light." And so, and like you. So let's see. What do you know the person's name?
Alonzo Sergio.
Let me get a hold of him. I just feel his head in pain. Did he shoot himself in the head, or what did he do?
I'm all I know is he committed suicide. I don't know how.
Okay, because I just see a head thing, and so hang on a minute. Let me get a hold of him. Call his name.
Alonzo.
Okay, tell him to look up.
Look up Alonzo.
He's just all crazy. Was he drunk, or you don't know any of these things, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, tell him to look up again.
Look up Alonzo.
Oh, there we go. Okay, he did it. Okay, tell him to take the angel's hand.
Take the angel's hand.
So take it. Take it.
Take it.
There we go. Okay, he did it. Okay, good. Tell him to take a step into the light.
Take a step into the light. It's okay.
There, he did it. There. It was your saying it's okay. When you said it's okay, it was okay. And he did it. So you did something really good then. Feel how you feel really hot all over and crazy and kind of teary. You feel teary because you guys can't heal without a tear. That's what tears are. When you have that teary feeling, that's the feeling that allows you to heal yourself and heal other people. And so you just healed him. And so I saw 4 or 5 other people go up with him, which is kind of crazy. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because
Well,
I think some of you guys probably had people in your lives that were, earthbound because they committed suicide, and you were thinking of.
My daughter's boyfriend's mom committed suicide on my birthday last year, so I've been thinking about both of them a lot lately, and I've been trying to pray and make sure they're good.
Well, that's what you do. You just simply call out their name, and you ask the angels. You say, "God, please invoke the angels that will come and get this person." And usually there's 2 or 3 angels that come down, and they come down and they grab the person, and the person steps into that light, and off they go. And so that's what you do.
I've been praying for my daughter's boyfriend's mom since it happened. And is there a way to see if that's helped at all, or?
Yeah, she's in transition, so yeah, it helped a lot.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, you did good. You did good. I mean, guys, I don't have the market cornered on sending dead people to heaven. I really don't. You guys can do it too. Everybody can do it, and so, I'm so, I think I wish I was Mexican. I really do, because Hispanic people have so much passion and love, and I think that, and so they have this thing where they actually send people. They have what's it called, Day of the Dead, where they work on sending people up, right? And so that's a great thing. That's a great piece of a religion. So anyway, so everybody can do it. You can do it. Just pray. It's called praying them up. And so
I've been praying. I just didn't know if it worked. So thank you for
it worked. Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Here's how you make your prayers work. You believe they worked. Okay. So just believe it. That's simple as it is. Yeah. That's
awesome.
Hey,
That's
thank
beautiful.
you.
Thank you, Gary.
Hey, thank you. Love you guys.
Shannon.
Love you.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Shannon.
That was so good. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I got warm. I got really warm, Michelle. I felt you get warm.
Yes.
It touched you.
Hot.
Because I seen a lot of people, by the time we got through a dozen people. No, let me read the real number. 16 people went to heaven.
Yay.
Yay, right? 16 people got beamed up, if you would, to the light because all you guys that are watching that will ever watch this piece, no, just 16 of you people right now actually send up your loved ones. And then as we go to YouTube and, you guys will rewatch it or whatever, we ended up with 74 people that will go to the light because of that moment. Wow. That's crazy, right? I got really warm. Feel how warm you feel? So realize that you're really a part of something. When you join us here on Tapping In, you're really a part of something that ends up being beautiful for everybody. And that's what it's about. It's about oneness and it's about beautiful for everybody. And so tomorrow, join me right here on Sunday for my Enlightenment Club. And as I'm going to work with you guys all day long. And Dean, what time does this start? What are we do? We're doing this at, I'm bad at
It
the
is
time.
your spiritual masterclass, Gary, and is at 2 p.m. Eastern. It is 1 p.m. Central, 12 Mountain, and 11 Pacific time. So go to GarySpivey.com and join the Enlightenment Club. Part of the Enlightenment Club is you get to be in the spiritual masterclass.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's as simple as that. Who we got, Michelle? Who we talking to?
Oh, thank you. Let's also go to Anna Albanese. Since you did that for Shannon, she just wants to know.
ANNA. Okay.
ANNA.
All right, Anna, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
Hi, Gary.
Hey. What's your question, honey?
So about a little over 2.5 weeks ago, one of our really good friends told us that his nephew, who had very severe depression, decided to take his 2-year-old son and they were going to go for a hike, and he killed his son and then committed suicide on himself. And we're not sure if the little boy, they found his body at the bottom of the ravine. It was back in Maryland. And then they found his body on the trail. And we've been praying over him. Unfortunately, the family are atheists, so they don't believe in, asking God for help. But I wanted to see if we could do something and see if they were able to make it to the other side.
What a mess. Well, so you're,
Yes.
you're an atheist. You don't believe in anything, and there you are, and you kill yourself and your son.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That seems dumb.
I know.
To me, to me, that just seems stupid.
Oh, I know.
And so to kill a kid is like really stupid.
And that's why we were like, if you're having issues, then, do whatever you want to yourself, which of course we hope nobody ever does, but to take his little son, it's just heartbreaking. And,
thank God when the child died, I see God that already had him snatched out of his body before he died.
Oh, good.
And so God just hooks up everything.
Yeah.
I run along and pick up a little remnant here and there. And so and I just am kind of a little bit of a go between sometimes to help out things that like you guys are all we're all angels in our own way. But God hooked it up, and with this guy, it's crazy. I usually don't see. I've only seen it a few times where I thought people actually went to hell. Right?
Oh,
And I've only seen this a few times. And so this is a very interesting moment, guys, because I've only seen it maybe, I don't know, just a very few times. But I see him getting snatched off of the planet.
Because I felt that I asked God to, pick him up.
And get him out of here?
No, to his son. I said, can you just pick him up and hold him in your arms?
He did. No, he did. He did. And so but I see God, taking care of the child, but I see this guy that killed his son. I see this guy that killed his son. I see him getting snatched off the planet. And so this is a moment to where I almost changed my theory of like I kind of never thought anybody really went to what I'd call hell.
I know. I felt darkness for him for some reason.
Crazy.
I couldn't.
But see, as the earth becomes a heaven, when people insist on being hell creatures, I don't know if they're going to be able to exist here on any level or on any dimension. And so I'm seeing something. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm seeing something brand new where I see this guy getting snatched out of here. And so there's nothing I can do for him.
you know?
Yes.
It's
No.
kind of above my pay grade, if you would.
I
It's,
understand.
and
I was just so worried for the little boy. I just wanted to
the
make
little boy,
sure
the
he
little boy
wasn't
looks good, but the father, I see him turning into a ball of dark, and I see him just being snatched off the planet. Where's he
Oh
going?
wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, like this is something that I hadn't seen before.
Yes.
I've only seen it even kind of in the zone a few times before. But I think the moral of the story is don't kill your children.
No, I know. I
You know,
know.
so and don't
I
believe it.
just
And you know, I think the moral of the story maybe don't believe in nothing, because I think
right.
I think there's a timeline going on where,
Hmm.
and I never thought this before, but I'm telling you, in these new dimensions, every time a dimension changes, like this new perfect heaven dimension,
Yes.
that we're crack. You know, if you use this golden hammer, crack the darkness off, it
Yes.
lets you
Oh, I
lets you
felt
in.
that today.
What did
Yeah,
that
I
feel
felt
like? What
that
did that
today.
feel like when you did that? What did
Oh,
that feel like?
I just felt like this peace and light just shine down, and just every ounce of my body was just golden.
Isn't that crazy?
And it was
And it's
beautiful.
like a
Beautiful.
feeling. It's like a crazy feeling that you never felt before, right?
Right. And
It's
then you
very
helped
hard to
me.
explain.
It is.
Yeah.
And I had whatever you call it. We spoke recently, and you helped me um with my inner child.
Oh,
And
nice. Oh, good.
since then I have been in such a peaceful place. It's not even, it's unbelievable. Like I'm
Oh,
just letting life, like you said, whatever. It's
yeah.
life, just
Yeah. So
it's
what?
just, but this, so what? Exactly. So what? But I wanted to pray for this boy, and I thought I helped him.
You did.
I helped God, and I just wanted to make sure.
Well,
So
I
thank
think
you.
I think it's very important for human beings, us, all of us guys, to realize that we get a vote, and it's also
Yeah.
important to realize that we are all God beings, be more
Yes.
God-like, be one
Yes.
with God.
With.
Yeah, and so and as we have things that we look and they go, well, this is a real bad thing. This is a super discord. This guy killed his son and then himself.
Yes.
And so you look at hey, this is really wrong on every level. God, what do we do?
Yes.
And
Yes.
then it's okay to be partners with God in like rescuing lost souls, or people
Yes.
that could be earthbound because they died this crazy violent death because of
Right.
some idiot father who didn't understand. And I'm not one to judge, but I guess I say idiot a
I
lot.
know.
But it's we're almost becoming religious here. Hey, praise the Lord. But
Yes.
it's like but there's this thing going on these days to where it's sorting itself out in a very different way.
I
And
feel like it is. Like there's just certain people that are left at other levels, and the rest of us are at
I mean, when
other.
I see, I'm looking at Natasha's iPhone. Dean, can you pull her up right now? I'm just looking at this beautiful.
Tasha's iPhone. Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
Natasha's iPhone. Hey, girl, and I'm seeing this beautiful kid that's in her lap and hanging out, and she's playing with it with. Hey, there we go.
You want to say
Hey,
hi?
hi,
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 sweetie.
hi.
He's saying hi to
Hi.
you.
How could you not love a
Hi.
child? How could you not? How
I
could you do?
know.
How could you do ever anything negative
Any
to a child?
harm.
Yeah,
I
right.
know. I know. I
You know,
know.
and so I feel so much joy just seeing you guys. And so, Natasha, how are you? And so,
Okay, how are you doing?
good, 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 good. Is that your kid?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's your child.
yeah, that's my son. You've cleared him a few times, and I was actually hoping you could do it again today because he's been
I
having
felt you. I
trouble.
felt your energy. I felt your energy there. He's a little bit of a hellion. In other words, like he's like, woohoo, I'm partying, whatever. And so there, I just cleared him off. He looks great now. Yeah. He actually has big angels all around him. So he's gonna be a hoot to raise. Good luck.
He's
Yeah.
talking more now, and he's not banging his head as much, which is great.
Good.
But yeah, I worry about some of it. He gets so frustrated because he can't communicate.
Yeah. He'll be able to. He'll be able to. I'm actually pulling him down into his body. And so, if he was, has he been diagnosed with any kind of autism or anything? Are they going?
I see that he's speech delayed, and I'm just pulling him down into his body, his big spirit, and so you'll notice he'll calm down, and it will actually make a lot of sense, and he'll start to talk. So in the next minute, he's going to be talking to you. Here's what you want to say: the word hello.
Hey,
Hello.
William, come here, Bubs. Can you say hello? Hello? Can you say hello? Hi.
See? Isn't that funny? He said hi. Yeah.
Can you say hi to Gary?
Hi. Hi.
Ball. We're working on ball.
Oh, good. Well, because I was talking to his higher self, and I said hello, and he says hi. That's funny. And so
Babies are the best.
yeah.
It's
And so,
I send light and love to that.
yeah. Well, see,
family.
I was up. See, the way I figured, he said hey.
He said hey.
He said hey. Okay, good. And so I'm saying hello. He says hi, and he says hey. How cool. And so what I'm doing is I'm talking to his higher self. And I'm pulling, and then his higher self, I'm sliding down into his physical body once I removed all the demons that drive you crazy all the time. And now he's kind of embedded in his physical body. That's the reason he says hi and hey. Cool, huh? Yeah, he'll start to talk more and more. I want you to, when you're talking to him, to look above his head. I want you to look up. Okay, now scroll up in your mind's eye a little higher, right there. See how it got light?
Yep.
Right there, that space. That's where you communicate with him. You talk to him there, and whatever you want to say 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, whatever, and then he'll come down and he'll start to talk just like he did right there. I say hello, he says hi, he says hey, he says it his way, because he's funny. He's funny, and he's got crazy sense of humor, and he's crazy stubborn, and so. But that's okay. But you talk to him in that place in your head. There we go. A little higher, right there. You see that, right? See in your mind's eye where it got bright. See it?
Yep.
Right there. That's where you talk to him. You talk to him in that dimension, and then you slide it down into his physical body. And that's all you got to do. And then he will be verbal, and he will come right out of autism. And that's how I do it. That's the trick. That's the trick. And that's probably the best. That's probably the best example of the trick I do to pop kids out of autism. And so there you go. All right.
Can I ask you one thing real quick?
Yeah, anything. My favorite thing is to work with kids who have that going on,
Yeah, I appreciate your help with him. He's the sweetest guy, but it has its challenging moments,
Yeah.
but we love him. We do whatever we can for him.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Okay. So real quick, in 2012, I had my safe stolen, and I've been dealing with identity theft and check fraud for 9 years.
Right.
I got accounts in collections again because checks were written that I didn't know about again. And 2 people were caught, and I've never received restitution, but I'm wondering, is anybody else going to get caught, or should I take these people that were caught to civil court? How do I make this stop?
I think you can work it out with them, and they'll pay you.
Because it's been 10 years already, and
I think you can right now. I think they got a lot of money from somewhere, and I think they'll just pay you rather than go through the legal hassle. Okay.
Is there more people that have my checks and my identity?
No, I think you're in the zone of everything. I think you know about it. I think you're already there.
Saying hi.
Oh, hi. He's still saying hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. I'll keep saying hello. Hello. Hello.
Okay, so maybe just move forward and try to, but is it ever going to stop?
Yeah, well, yes is the answer, and yes, they'll lie, and then he'll sort it out. You'll see it'll sort itself out. But all you got to do is ask them. If you're gonna get in touch with the people who had the bad guys, they'll pay you right now because they got a lot of money from somewhere. So there you are. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Say bye. No. Love you.
He's great. Wow. Makes me happy. Yeah, it really warms my heart up. Talk to him in that dimension I showed you right there, and you'll find he'll come right around. Hi. Hello. Hello.
How big are you? So big.
There we go. Thank you.
Thank
Love you,
you.
girl. Love you
Bye
guys.
bye. Love you too.
Take care. When you hang out with a kid and you feel there's a beautiful child spirit, how could you ever do anything to harm that child spirit?
Oh, I
And
know. I just love children. They're
yeah,
just, they're little gifts from heaven.
yeah. And so anyway, thank you for that, and you did a really
Thank
good
you,
job with that
Gary.
kid. All right, lots of love to
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Love
Lots of
you.
love to you. Bye-bye.
Thank you
Cool.
so much, Anna.
Thank
Cool.
you.
That was so amazing.
Wasn't it? Did you catch that
Yeah.
with that
Thank you,
kid?
Gary.
Did you catch that? And
Oh,
see, I mean, kids,
that hurt.
doesn't matter whatever they got going on. You can totally work with them, fix it, carry out, and it's just crazy. It's just
Hmm.
crazy, I learned so much from hanging out and working with children. Anyway, you guys tomorrow, I'll be right here, and I'll be doing my enlightenment club. All you guys, and
Spiritual master class.
this
Spiritual
is
master class.
spiritual
Masterclass.
master class.
You call it your enlightenment club class. It's your
Oh, do I?
spiritual
Oh,
master
whatever
class.
it is. Anyway, here I'll be teaching you stuff, and we'll be sharing a lot of things and sharing a lot of spiritual gifts with each other. But I'm going to be mainly just teaching you guys how to operate and how to work in this great new dimension that God calls the perfect dimension, heaven, right here on earth. And I'll be working with you guys, and we're going to figure out a lot of things to have a lot of fun. So if you're not joined up, join up now. Okay. GarySpivey.com, Enlightenment Club. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'll be here doing private readings all week. If you want a private reading, call us up 800-827-GARY for a private reading, or just leave a message at GarySpivey.com and we'll get back with you. So anything else, Dean? What else did I forget?
Nothing at all. You
Nothing.
got it all. No.
All
You're
right.
amazing.
I did good. I'm amazing. I'm
You are.
amazing. If I had one other adjective I could be, I'd love it. You know what? The only thing I am is amazing. That's it. Nice. Nah, not so much.
Kind.
You know, yeah,
Nice.
amazing. I'm
Kind.
amazing.
Yeah.
Kind.
Yeah.
I am kind. I think so. I think I'm kind. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you had
Love
fun
it.
here
Thank
with
you.
tapping in on with Gary Spivey. And I'll see you guys, all you guys in the Enlightenment Club. I'll see you tomorrow. And all you guys that are not, join it right now. And all you guys that are in the Enlightenment Club, share it. Share it right now. Share it with your idiot family members so they pop out of being an idiot. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Big kisses, big love to you guys.